Fake UK branch MPP ono na oye chairman or more chapters ni nyina mu chama. So share chapters awodo fake more chapters ni say.
Say 23 in total.
Okay.
About 18 has been inaugurated. Even if Rihanna Namakopa Kwaku inaugurated has infrastructure.
Okay. 19. More program be
Chairman Louis
Chairman Prekona fe yemfa ne abekọ so South Africa no enfa ho the diaspora no mo ye a conference of South Africa asani yes
Ghana so that was opportunity I sacrifice to make sure say we say me adaroma me be ko ye ni mo which means nyama so dana
ko ekoyi
yempa enya agodi and Manchester no crazy bibi say baso am say ya go general secretary ni na mane and ma say ya ya tuma ya hwe ni na wo de say ya ru na ko South Africa because South Africa no so akoye and she say UK na Asia in Fina Ibiano all the external branches in Asia na ya international conference and no party planning for and young fan say abem planning for it truly flag bearer ya wa bemwa president eneba ntia say ya flag bearer no onumu na ebeba na wababe gracie occasion no dia my 22nd to 24th and the two hopun ko dwene ekwan ben ane ya befa so a ebetimi ahyehyɛ wo mani o se so wahwa na Dubai and ade ba ko ma nyina so mfa na se appointment a ma external branches no ni diaspora ni nyina ka ho no it was amazing president of one share sa de na se na wabeshi mu kina kra ma na so ahyehyɛ no na the target crowd was say opese otimi ma ababe say 100 appointments say otwem wako abrusa see me aminua your former secretary Da Costa say one na was an appointment and number CEO of National Health Insurance one also so duma we here in COVID in our man for edu money
asopa
and o share the brains from outside now institutions na agencies no do na no lead the ama thrive more is the exposure of the people who have been put in charge experience in life ideas and skills acquire and the amount how agencies na do apply the man go for do na asem konkoye the mana and do na no change ya transform and that is where every 4 years be a year na yet me jine adwene ban na wo yin na yet mo bit me aba together to help Ghana and our government say bit ma ko ni sa akonto na ye ko opportunity aye be ko even though ya me wa hene se kam ko yu kan san ma bana se debi in free am ko pe nti wa obi hu ni so ade ya me ada ro say akonya ba to say Omanfm so ko si wo ma ne mai and in the truthful and
kind of said as a akwenya no imagine
of course and I said any transportation there
national TV so
obi abedi so crowd akwenya said you have any home juma Chairman Jones who team our South Africa and a bomb abaso yeba and she share mo de gu akoya mu minim sese ne amosi atoto ne ma ye ne modin kita ho enti mu nkoso ana urade ntamochi na wontimi enyem fanhye Ghana ni munyam
no me no ase cancer
Yes, sir.
Bokodi.
Nyamesu no kro.
That's an okay, why journey and I.
Impromptu. That was an impromptu call. But for the sake of country and the internet, also honor Omanfm.
Well, this is secular now. Say the Ababon team for Chief Justice and they said the core system of say or pilot by way of a binomon chassis 8:30 and copy 1 p.m. Then it was from 2. I copy 6:30 p.m. And open ye di home komo. Ebeboa.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, my main fasa akwanya so na minchia watie for any wake for nothing so yemfa and asia adundi kabia e ma twedi ampon se wakwaye so free e mofrase besinde ne da so tinkwamu e wa hodini mu ani nyansam anonyam kase adundi kabia enka twedi ampon fi se de waye no eso yaw the court system no the shift system court shift system from Mimi viewpoint I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
So we heard the volumes of cases. Yeah, a good honor. I think, say, in her thinking, I was say to me reduce cases no. I don't think there are cases where I travel 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Not justice, a delay. And justice delayed is justice denied. And justice hurried also is justice buried. But for reasonableness of time, anyhow, the first one you be dear asem, ama asema kosumo. Volumes no doors no. You have to be innovative as a CJ to look at the situation and say strategically, how can I resolve this matter in such a manner? Yeah, you may bring it about speedy justice, timely justice, reasonable time justice, effectively and efficiently to cut out cost. I was just reading it in the papers. Eba said you see increasing volumes of students. Emma Ghana for Mofra, Enya, Akwenya, Edisuandi because of the free HSS. No. See about the shift system.
Double track system. Say the beya and Moframa Benya, Akwenya, now we are school, we are it's about resource distribution and allocation of resources. And to say, okay, me come in straight away and launch this shift system. But as a strategist, as a leader, I will test the market. I will test the system. And to choose to Adanta near that area, Medina, be few of the courts. So let us do a try. You find out, say, you do a siano. You be the strengths, the weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to improve upon it. Say, when we are going mass, you bet me I implement the year, you and I are benefiting. And the lawyers so are part of the judicial system. They are part of the entire judicial system. But the double track system so be sure ban on who nsem bebre. Yeah. Swinging fast so nkwadan bi insane. I remember say chesem command e koso na be kasa de no nye kura. This time around Chief Justice here say what the way ban no. Omo shifty goalpost na koka say 24-hour Jumaya or Ramahama can say, they be banner and being a Chief Justice special implementee. We any 24-hour NFA double track system. The other hand and no SSA.
Yeah, this has got nothing to do with 24-hour economy. He is a leader. First of all, a CEO of an organization. And who said there is demand. Volumes. Cases Google you need a travel for far too long. I'm not for Kasa against the judicial system in this country. And I must call you and say to taking the reins and no, if this is the case, I'm assuming way of managing cases and as a manager. How do we speed justice? How do we reduce the volume of cases? The strategy was it from 8:30 to 1 p.m. Not first shift, second shift, from that time to 6. Where is the 24-hourness in this? Show me. Show me. What I say, I only strike, only personal strategy. No, what I will say, no. Say, when you are a leader, let's say we be a cool anymore. First of all, I also share all the resources around you. Also, legacy ben now bija. One sorry put to prove say me buy in the home because somebody has said giving the slogan of 24-hour economy slogan. Yeah, any government policy by an individual private sector initiative for Obi, me businessman, and I want me market driven, go market demand, and a market in here more, me head more Sheraton, summertime, a month for year near, a month for year near, and it was a bad shift. Winter time, a month for Florida, and a month for your parties. So let me cut down hours. That is leadership. Looking at resources and efficiently and effectively allocating them, making the right decision. It's a decision science. For impact. Decision science for impact. So CJ in her wisdom. Innovative thinker. He's an innovative thinker. Who say or innovative thinker? And on the amount of what chance who say, how do we cut a say injustice apart? Yes. Now to obiti madam be a piak of your land and they are friend on a Zoom, they cross examine. Beautiful. Beautiful. A initiative for Obiafa. Also, I take the reins. We should case a donson. Make me jump quickly and say M mass, M block. Me yes say.
That's what we did about 700 cases.
Yes, let me test. Say judges on no bread. Also, they cannot be more effective. But brother, end of the day, who can some crowd be why so go this shift and the next judge come in. We are lawyer. Let's say we shift it a numeric shift now. 1:30 to 6 now. And in the morning, you just read and do your stuff.
Say, be a similar hand of part. Now, was I the Akosha hands where we are empty from her to hand of one.
It's about work in the US near Jumatri. Okay. Oko R&B in the morning, no Bashir, we are not a cricket club. It's about work. No. It's about work. And not today, produce a lot of lawyers in this country. Master, it's about competition. Work is about competition and being the best in class. That's it. That is the rule or the best. I said, I'm testing it. It's a test case. It's an experiment. And all conducted. Now, audience study the system and say, how best can we improve? Let's say, yes, I deal with, the strengths were in. The weaknesses were in. Let us improve upon the weaknesses. Has it given us some opportunities for us to do more? And whether all you're doing now, it is not about the lawyers alone, and it's not about the judges. It's about the citizenry. Okay. And idea all years, a dispute resolution all you know. And notice it has also for a look at things from a very, excuse my language, from a very parochial, narrow view. And he said, when the justice system is efficient, foreign direct investor be a free or bahano, or our court system, any how fast and how speedy, it be adjudicated and a matter. And he said, oh, about invest or contract or the bag and over invest. That's a similar call 2 years on the land. Now, or travel 10 years on the land, 13 years. Now, now, a year. No investor would dare. Say me bagana, no benya semoa. After the laws of country and the court, the forum, Ghana have enough. I didn't know a distribution. It is the mamine. It's about making sure the system is good, making sure the judiciary is clean, is open, is transparent. Obia will untrammel, that is the word, untrammel access to court. Untrammel access, and they say, you are not bad, you are not be prevented. You have the untrammel access to court because the court is supposed to be the citadel of justice. And the citadel of justice, you can go to court and have a speedy. And you did all this injunction, never tossing away, this nothing will be say, hey, if you look at the volumes of cases, a should judge be a draw.
Affect your Jumano.
How is it going to affect the Juma? It's a test case. So when you're testing, near who your learning curve, near who your improvement processes are. Let's say what's here a quash, there was here a free one. You be free move. If you need to go forward, if you need to expand it, we expand it. The impact.
Just at the same court
the same courtroom. You call court at 2 o'clock near Pong.
Okay. Now it's down at the house.
Down at the house, 2 o'clock near Pong. and look at the employment generation aspect of it, the income generation aspect of it, the peacefulness of it, the speedy delivery of adjudication of it. And the lawyers have to be on their toes. Also, do work. I believe in it. You don't have to sleep. You are an advocate. You are a barrister. You are a solicitor. You are an attorney. Christ is the attorney. You can say yes in the heaven or that. Our work is tough. Our work requires dedication and commitment. Our work. Our work. It is a big complaint that the lawyers split over court shift system. Yeah, they have their own opinion, they can shift, but they should look at the positive aspect of it. Say cholesterol, your bad cholesterol and your good cholesterol. Don't focus on the bad cholesterol. Focus on the good cholesterol. I read last night.
Let us say, the Amoh Darteh. Over here, way came a double track system about the buy. When some concern the brain said, okay, by 2:30, no mapon from court. To dano da hosa kopim sa de besachi. So CJ said that if from 2 no kopim 6:30 betumi asan ye adwuma foforo ewo ho. E hye nia MPP aban no mu kna ema entiase no bayi. Ye ugiri se onwuma hodo bi nso ho aye betumi afasa akwan no so. Na ya dan ya yuso na double track na nka yensan famra biu.
Of course, I'm saying senior lawyer Acheche, and me personally, when it comes to court issues, I take it with all seriousness. I've spoken against so many issues in our country in terms of our judiciary. I think me really about this because it is very important. And so on my way, corruption I can was obvious ones. I'm not talking about the ones that we can use soft infrastructure to say with me disconnecting people from having access to money and things like that. And then with me I buy home. And that area is where about we are born money. And the whole aspect we are working seriously on that. And especially we have also tackled the systems of courts. Now we are digitalizing our systems of courts, a good thing for the country. But my problem is our system, and it say, I know some person make kasa mama sebi manu etia in terms of our chief justices. But I question them. You are the manager of all the judges. I think of what you bribes, man, for you and continue, and then why is it still going on? Why isn't there modern day Ghana? Yeah, that's all.
And yeah, somehow, only evidence because I can and grow
but be anyway, I say, you see, if you are a genius. What did the make say? Identity because why? People watch or the entire people be brave and now go phone people buying. It's because of say buy and teaching kofu. But a buying on chini pantum. A buying attorney general will prosecute people. Obey investigation near the what the assembly pay no the court now quota. A hoye the full stop. A buying no. You on the court decide judgment. Nyana nadu never court na courtroom ako move before and that's what be bedibim. And Nipan could do court trial on the right, say when your lawyer now ultimately to charge him. And now open case that's all court. How long? You're a JB down for the case and that's all court. How long? I'm not very sure about a friend saying Mama Adams. Go to parliament for approval. It's not a policy. I don't know, say the Americans ought to myself. This is not government policy. If the court system has sat down and say, now no, I'm me predecessors, or we be there, but me share, and so Adiana piling court cases are piling, and we need to clear this backlog. If we need to clear the backlog, what do? We speed up. Okay, for example, young ones say, "Oh, so the system or court system we grab a friend is saying comparison to justify or be 24-hour economy." Akoya system ko konketin kiti na bi. Yes, over to. Now what to kushia na wanyini na ojai poa na akoko no na waton no wi asasa e differences is here if say backlog no is clear na ni nyina akwa the order double up no then we have to come back to baby and here na to say e sama system na here adwuma na here efficient it idea that this is just an idea, an innovative idea to speed up the process. It will be crana over a budget as a common as a dogoa is Chief Justice no the Bakakoto and Pennyphone no the budget now I said this near mammy person me budget allocation for this year should be this. And then the finance ministry will also look into that and then it takes it into the budget and then they are what I say, the way political gymnastic na you know, way and 24-hour and near Sembiaka. And in near Sembiaka. Mau be and number being me for me football. Nipa way and nibrisem way are there a duo mining ya. As I see na your bompire mamma meno. Nay tiny chin, nay to me a buying mano. I can't do as to me the yampa. And I'm pleading with the government also to take heed of this demand because such a pilot scheme, one, it will create employment, even if it's temporary, as I say, create employment. And I will also plead with the Chief Justice right now, so to say, Yama, Yenuanumuswa, Omiya Kukudam, no woman on Neno, say a binum or honor bit not to Zafribia, Omuma Bobi, here, because Sebi, your lawyer for be oh, my imudi. But Ghana Fonso, Kukudam, so be woman on it, Ubako, United Kingdom, Ubako, Germany, Ubako, America. All these judges, some of them are even judges. We need to seek their advice as well to bring them home, even if it's voluntary for them to come and help us to clear the backlog.
Ghana has a easy say open up.
That's the reason why I'm appealing to the Chief Justice.
Amoh, the diaspora for coming home to come and work. Easy.
And easy. To penetrate. Inverted commas begin and close. And easy to penetrate. Me a living example of that. We are living example of that. Yeah. Say Oko Abuchi na Oba.
Let's say what Abuchi and Zana Oba.
Let's say Oba.
So that's
now Oko page when I do resume cracko. Never Juma why your glasses make line, PPJ Industries, why your consultancy work in Korea, what move around SC Johnson, why your Niama Bebrebe, who pay Oko top notch schools, Ivy League, who pay not near machine. Of who say, Marco Teta Bucci, I feel I'm more bad than when you compete for work. So when we come back, they see us as competitors. They don't see it as Ghanaians who have returned home to make sure say they learned what they have learned to help build the economy, to help build the nation. They don't see it that way. They see it as, oh, you know, they are trying to bread, and now, if any say, yeah, Jumani, I saw man, no years, and more Johnny Alco, and I feel the more about man, my men, and Pejman, we will come to compete with them. It's not easy.
You see,
and even when you are working, oh, yeah, the resistance. Okay, maybe your papa because all the some particular work ethics and attitude towards work about. By 6 you 1 o'clock, yeah, because lunch, we lunch, how better I say. Among us, 2, when you query them, they have a problem with that. And people who work attitude that would be joining a halo, they will fight against it because they have already created fiefdoms. When I say fiefdoms, groups of people be a person maintaining position, they want to break into the fiefdoms. I say it's more fiefdoms. And fiefdoms cause havoc to management and development. And it is very difficult. You don't have any fiefdom to join, to align. So they will try everything within their capacity to either frustrate you or corrupt you. So different mindsets. And at any point in time, they're going to say, you are logging what? You are logging homes. Now bread. Empo in this communication work, look at what? Look at the resistance within the party. Because there were few people who said these are the fiefdoms in the party. Yeah, almost communicators. They are known. Say this. Say and who? Excuse my language. The hell is this guy on the tour or casa? You know.
They use that
word. Master, we have faced resistance.
They use that word. I don't know casa on casa by Juicy.
Yes.
Who is he?
Who is lawyer Amoh Darteh? Obada Bang. Communicating for the party. And all these years you don't even know me. So this is the resistance. And see, apart from work, the party in itself communication, you just want to communicate what the goodness and the benefits to Ghana for who leadership B, bring a development because of the fiefdoms. And who are you?
Yo, you see, Amoh, and this is, I think, it's a good question now. Sorry. Now,
London versus US.
Coffee for coffee.
Now, if you look at it from that point of view, and anything maybe can appeal to the Chief Justice. Say, because you see, Nimdia Ewo Amonane Sebio Chief Justice, me name in the background, but I will never be surprised to say it be an entity I will not across so a fun from what I say. Because we are only what we could do stage we are exposure and go wider. And so if Onoa asset to that fact, yeah, then obviously it means that a year because your system no is so much polarized to a certain level where developmental level of ye koye nim cry mpe. Akoye to say me na me waha me ni ansa na wo but me waha. And that is in our zone because a moon na mba muna sheku amade muna.
Subhanallah.
So what I say. Enti say okon sa kwan no so a emwa. But I used so used to say your force say no has to take place. Na yensisa. Enti wa wodi change you become enemy. But and also so me too yes why so you don't just come into a system where maybe I would do nim die nyina ba be rum prekope. Say yen kakra step by step approach. And I believe in training people. Ni omo mbaba bia no nipa kro no say nya ofa kesu nipa ba ko na wo ye ekuku dambia before say bi obe free na two ha no na ye nya ofa kesu mako edu first no ofa keku na ne boarding ene ye nya ne sudu a abayefo ndi ye betime yi ofa keku free mu na ko bia ekura bia say aka say o contract ko awu wonya beka ha bi ndi o man contract ko with the less pay kura na utime de ko trawo na we no na take over from the entity a free that type of volcano ne niema o ye ya o de share nsase yen no work ethics now aba and I believe senior Chief Justice initiative now the aba is a good one and she shouldn't also leave it just like that. There should be that means tested approach to make sure say or a regular visit to find out exactly what she is looking for. I'm passing if it is true say the pilot has worked in this side, then gradually you roll it out. So that gradually, or minor systems of court justice, a bit maba, because say, Yan sa, I'm of a bet now, they be a buying. There were three arms of government. Government. And there were executive, judiciary, and then legislature. Obia, the body, Obia, the Parliament, President intimi could dictate my parliamentarians. And a president intimi dictate in my judiciary. And that is near sometimes I see it means so explaining my young man for me. Say the moment president move into the judiciary to impede their processes, it means why a dictator. And that is not democracy. It means a say of mind.
Okay, baby, I free I ba and baby I do Ghana and Kasa. Ya buy him. Na say ya buy him a hen yen fire ni nchire.
Ya buy him. Ghana buy him papa compared to when I was younger. 1992 yen na idea that time I was a poor legend. A free and a coyes man. That time na MPP na by a crying just here. Boys, girls, a coyes man. And I dear move what they have do her. We share from that time to now. So many things have changed. It could have been better. Personally, I believe, in terms of the governance system, no. We share party, you know, answer no demand. Say ye PNDC 11 years ago. Now I share NDC from the year 1992. I'll hand you over power to 2001 Edema MPP. Now share MPP from that 2001 till 2012. 2008. I'll hand you over, which is 2009 Edema NDC. Now, sa process no just first year now. A two back at the highly indebted nation. All hand you over the man MPP. Now you're highly indebted nation. Now Magana, I was 3.4% GDP growth. Amoh. For example, for so move na lower middle income status with oil on it. Or social interventions, great credit reference, and I did move. That time was when the institutions in President Kofoman and he started saying, "Come now, what me trash share institutions na man me aye." And no money konya NHIS, no money ade, Bebre, Metro Mass Transit, and all that. And Kofo also paid attention to the judiciary as well from that time. And then a buy I would do NDC time. And then everything started going down again. Everything that Kofo built. Nina started say, Kofo back. And a koya assign, a share IMF. So another handing over again. And then a core IMF. Then you share innovational ideas, systems, institutions to try and strengthen it. And then be a home it will share MPP Biana or try as much as we means Obama or minor near mana ye and near marketing kitty as I see she send money to me ye na it means so yasini and my police system no I did President Kofo crap cast me I did from Nigeria so we can say the institution in terms of chrono no money a day na nipa benya yasun duane adame yasun adwen ni nyina esote NDC buy pe esa pejai and they buy armed robbery no money adin na all the upper check here won say so ahwe ananse kra won TB kra say you say armed robbers akoha and o makoyi say and the dodo na kra bi asakra bi no money aduma kakra e bi no makoyi police for no money ade omo anya aduma omo ye and he say if you have systems in place na ke kono say near koya and I believe say these are the areas we have to look into and on any concern MPP yetenase na ye Ghana bro because I'm thinking that say yen careful na yen timi am focus so am manipa omo boa yen ma ye ba ban yan tie ni anhwe omo am yen san so omo su yampa an krokro omo na yen timi oye MMDC bi oye CEO oye director oye MP oye minister deputy minister all the appointees and party executives across board. If say you na yen timi am tie anim and say nipa no na wo mo do yen e be a party ma e be a sympathizers they don't even have a card class or a member but they went all out to help the party to come to power. Yeah, because of say we have omufo and your colors na ye red, blue and white no keke but nipa no na e be ye adwuma ye hwe ba ko adwuma wo ye from President Kofo time eduma wo ye no ye hu ye sorry ko ye baby a ye hwe mu kogu ye hu ye so then 2016 the whole world took it as World Cup aye aduma pre omumu jani ene dodo na fa telephone krako efre yankofo bia omufa I know say omu wo aduma omu ye bia meetings ni ade but at least send the text message send message back
omo nya you say omo mbefa no obefro back you obi no omo frɛ back obi nya adwuma no omo ye
me see ebinum
na me kan say omo ya omo ka say na me ye adwuma ntine me
oh say I'm trying to couch the message to say enkoye too offensive
okay
what did I make it yes obi anso so on star obi okra phone okra no whether no or ye adwuma ho nya adwuma kra onfa but can we also sit down and say, yedi abroad? It is very important. Contrast yedi mimai. Ya tita ma yehu bebrebe. Enleipa free samre ade kodu tama ye beto aba. Eti muntimi en release bi. E mankofo nya bi ye. Sika kakra mo nya yi. Muntimi mfa bi en dom nkofo. Consistency wa usro ya muntimi nkoho yi. Penkofo bi group them. Ma omu sika kakra na omu ntimi mfa nso so niema bi mu mfa nya adwuma kakra we ne ye de. Makame secret ayewe. Kroma even only politicians. Even the business people kroma pre omomoja ni dodo na sisa sika ayo ewo dollars mu egum pass o de ye de krata ayewe. Krata. But when you use it on people to lift people up, when you invest in people, you get much more expedition. A whole vice president, Timmy Tinasima, yetimi or compromise me, yetimi tenade. Oh, cars be fleets of cars. I bind there. No, you don't need it. And to obey me, I catch him say a gift. Oh, the year.
No, I gift to.
Free yes, I could be the Canazoi. So okay.
No, maybe that's a UK. I gift to.
Oh, gift me.
I buy money pa.
One more cry. Yes, we cry. Binum cry no nika. Yes, said that day. Where chauffeur. Timo kwa no one say meeting to meeting. Car no be see or rent it. And this is how cry to Chiaka. So I just say, na de ne ko. No aba. Nti ono no car no ko de ye de. They are buying their man who use no one who use. But as vice president, as individual, otimi man ho kwan NDC for can no mo bomb nsem yes na ye gift. Mo me anwire nkwatire ni yanhwe say na ode ye den. O drivers are a driver, abana ma police do achi, abana ma garden, wa ma dan, bibia wo ye bia, wa making sure say you have to be self-sufficient enough. You don't need a car. But what makes us in my head the car drive. Yes, man is on to plane ra. Or banana plane no na ne badinati. Says our plane no and they say what he say what he nimba bi kro. So these are the records of Yura John Dramani Mahama as a vice president. Yanshe Yura Baumia say you betimi anya ne ho nkeka wa bi. Hwe sen ya papa yesi abre ne ho ase asum Yura Akufuado adino krama no. Obia your vice president and there one way or the other no one careful. You bebo wa she kakra. But Yura Mahama no tiem kra se ne boss kra du ba bia na heading because the boss no crowd set a committee man na on in any crunch here because ni suban no anu yi na di samre no na said that and tossum papa man but the name me di man no ecc an o hwe Yura Baumia track record in terms of adwuma na na do trusting no say wo digitalization agenda yani mame because as I say it me transform yen institutions. We are talking about institutions. If a country's institution is broken, the country has no legs. And I always use these two examples with the Nigerian and Nigeria of the population. And now also because Ghana institution more peja. Ghana institution here Juma and it's almost a man with a mucho. It's a good one for Nigeria, about my way. Now, say Nigeria, at National institution, the next 10 years, want me and tightening me pampa and con anymore. Now, at National need to collapse completely. Nigeria will be in a chaos position. But Ghana, you try a year, you're a buyer or seen a new institutions, no. Or near me now, man, but or young word Juman kakra because if institutions are working, that is your strength. Now, Yananado, I say, I was our client. So, then now more muchidom, Nera Baumia, Yantimin Twabano, and Famano, Nayantimin Twajumana, Omoyans.
Okay, Meda say, thanks a lot, Wofa, for your time and the very motivational speech this morning. Hope Ghanaians and especially the MPP followers are listening. It will be suicidal should Ghanaians make the mistake of falling victim to the NDC lies and propaganda, no matter how difficult life has become. Now, for it will even be worse under the NDC. Ukusiku ewo damfa. Openi yeda se anopese wajwendi ye. Franco Trading Enterprise for other Roma. Enei phones are open, Samsung, Nokia, iPhones are open, Smart TV. Features freezer, refrigerators are open, washing machine, CCTV cameras, media monitor of fee, baby, I will be a kind of signals near camera. Franco for and the abbey just one more small man for no cleaning discount prices and so and I be for quite 20 a beer over person over call main officer and no other bracket on the road this in the man and share anymore and no more branch be answer on Imbian so near money in a view but they say they are mechanical online now www.francotrading.com a whole and money money in our bet me I choice beer or we are. Osi family the bebro ade fe bia obekọ no obehunu say atwa anema no bi de go me pewei almost stock ni ho but I can tell you within 24 hours the beer anema no bi obia no to talk we there anema hodo a ohwa opese odi ho nkomo me de me bisafi we abato afi we ba bia Ghana e free ba bia ya bedro bia de ani e kire mo na matena we ase ama no ne aman akese so anema gua kwemu sese no ekoye yenim da ho
yo ya me da CP this is a philosophical question. Very philosophical. In fact yeah say you can see a share maybe a Ghana ya drew ya say o share the population of Ghana now. You hear a lot of changes. Number one, the cost system here is because of population growth. It's because of backlog of cases. And you hear Ubia, only too conservative. Yeah, or believe in innovations. It's a baby, if we are saying now is being direct digitalization. And how do we are saying? And leadership should focus on Sa and Yema way to ensure say Ghana so no Yatimia join the league of countries are believe in innovations, believe in IT, believe in development, believe in say citizens every form of prefer. Now me metia nya de na me dwen ho no say na me nua yekese na he was talking about IMF from John Dramani Mahama. And then IMF, IMF almost 17 or 18 times our country. And then you are asking me a question about the future. And then partner say, Ghana, are we going to continue to be always say we always say to tell us what to do and what not to do? Are we going to continue to do that? Abanam said to them say ya young kwasha or more sintino. They will now tell us as approve this particular law and you're gaining independence over so many years. You made the land with all the resources until you made the in the going into the future. No, we don't have to sit down and say because of Ukraine war, because of COVID, because of the cost of Gaza, and Ghana economy. It shouldn't be like that. The future is about, for me, we need a leader or better think about the resources that we have. How do we manage the resources that our country has in such a way as if there's another war?
2008.
Yes.
Na Oka Manifesto Committee. Where is the Manifesto Committee?
I wasn't part of the Manifesto Committee. It's 2016. I was part of the Electoral Reforms Committee.
The Electoral Reforms Committee.
Yes.
Now I'm working very hard to
make
sure say
all the laws, the elections, we are tight. MPP are say what are the strategies to use to maintain say a ballot? How do we increase our volumes?
Okay.
How do you minimize Makofa ballot? How do you minimize say Basa minimum volumes? And it had effect. Almost close to 1 million.
Let me ask me a question.
Yes.
Sabrina na Dr. Baumia a part.
He was part of it.
Mark Menu, Adjoa Safo, Matthew Poku Prempe, Ebinum Kekahu.
Mark Kwe was the chairman. That is what we are talking about, diaspora coming from somewhere to me and I'm representing the whole diaspora. I was part of this committee. I was part of this committee. I worked with my blood day and night for them. I'm chair post to do my OB. I didn't remember. And I still have been talking for the party. So you are talking about diaspora. You are talking about. I'm really proud of pay.
Dr. Baumia, now in any year, Jumano.
Yes.
Says you can't AI. And now who they say, or that zeal, that power, that focus.
I don't want to be very emotional about this, even though you have stepped on the wrong toe. I don't want to be emotional. That time I hear Jumano, the 7 member group, there were other scenarios. They say Jacob Bechebi, Foco, Japan, they all came in once in a while to sit in. Our focus was to ensure we get efficiency. And he was on top.
Okay.
I would say because I see a Shia.
Once you say so, he was on.
Oh, he was on top. Yeah, he was on top.
Let me say this. Na me din komana me busa and say na na asafuma ma for bad boy no. Onim no. Onim the say okajem say yaw that guy is on top.
Yeah.
Onim ade pa. When Amoh says so we are there.
Oh no. Yeah. You see?
Top.
Yes. He was on top. And I will not say he wasn't. He was on top.
Okay.
But for a member of a team, for you to perform, you need group members. You need group team members. The wisdom of teamwork, the chemistry was so tight. Napo knew what he was talking about. Adwasafu was in there. I was in there. IT guys were there. We are not seeing now the chemistry. And we work together. And this sabotage na, and he cannot stay on top.
Yeah, okay.
And for you to be a good leader to stay on top, you need the right people, the right support to push you up, to make you who you are.
And also,
what I say, and yes, Makikwe was the chairman, and he was on the seat, and he discussed all the discussion. Sheshe, may his soul rest in peace. Also, it won't be Sheshe, and a friend is a presidential executive. They say. They came in to visit, to listen to our discussions. A friend said, "We MP, and some MP, or they say, no. Yeah, no. To see, no. Amoh. Yeah, they all came in. So they came in to lend their wisdom to. And we worked together, and indeed, yes, and we worked together, and we came up with a very good policy, and we brought finality to so many things in the. I don't know, CI something I've forgotten. We had overnight discussions, and Eugene, the deputy FN is
former secretary.
Yes, the deputy minister for works and houses. He was the secretary to the group. And it was a very tight group. And a scope of worker, a determination was saying it, and we did it. What I say? And the reason why okay, yes, my very high forgive me, I say, Samunina Mako, Akokum or Sono, Akokum and Nam. Nearby, yes, in Napo Unam near Makikwe Unam near VP Unam near Way Unam near Chasamu, you were Frimu, and till today. When we met at a year, and I'm saying it today, when we met our Honorable Compre Japan office, Japan, somebody was going to introduce me to the VP. Of a KK. Yes. Oh, as for Charles, I know him, we work together. As soon as he saw me, as for Charles, I know him, we work together. But Owibebusa said there's a program, and the Kosi saying. That's the question, and the Kosi saying. There's another
election to win.
Let me tell you, we are all party. Yes, we are all party members. What you say? What you say? Yeah. And then you bullied us. And when I'm talking about bullying, you know what I'm talking about. Until you are bad, no. Just the whole day I said, because sometimes some of us there's pain in us. We haven't gotten the opportunity to express the pain. And since 2016, but communicating for the party. I've seen there all the programs. Fellow Ghanaians, me explaining fellow Ghanaians. I read everything verbatim. I hear this idea way Ghana beyond aid, tourism. My yes idea way you be seen the 2020 elections. I slept in this studio here for 3 good days. For 3 good days now, 2020 elections. Analysis on paper. Anyway, now they didn't remember. They didn't see that. And you are telling me, 10 days to the end, 10 months to the end. What can I do? I can do my allegiance, and you know my allegiance. I have an allegiance. It said, Ghana, being the leader, or you're so important, or be believing in import substitution, or be believing in domestication, or be believing in tourism, or be believing in generation of employment for the youth. That is my passion. My passion is not about who is going to do this, who is going. My passion is about say Ghana. The revenue of this country will go up, the GDP will go up, and our judicial system will be tight, our health delivery system will be good. I'm Ghana for benefiting. I'm this brain drain from Ghana to foreign lands. You bet now this weekend I had the opportunity to visit Amoh's hometown, Akonfi. You go here. Now, so we share the road leading to Amoh's Chrome. That whole of the Akonfi area. Yeah, Mr. Ube Su. A choir would 30 minutes be travel. It took us 2 hours. The president of the Republic of Ghana, if it is like this, and we are talking about tourism, potholes and manholes, and some of us, we are so patriotic for this country. Say we will speak the truth today and tomorrow. When it is black, we will say it is black. When it is green, we will say it will be green. No way, we will speak the truth. People have to step onto the place and learn and see. Say when we work together, we have to do things together. Some of us, it's not about money. It's not about wealth. It's about progress of the country. It's about the sustainable development of the country. And when you ask me this question, all that I will say, and they said, there is no need for Ghana to go back to IMF again. There is no need. We don't have to go out and beg anyone. We have too much. Me reading or see in the Volta Basin, GMPC, Kwaku 2 oil, almost at the reconnaissances, almost at 2 Eco 2. The question therefore is, what is the CSR plan? And Profonomuti area, how is it going to have impact over them? What type of contracts are we going to benefit? Is it going to be the Gorgeousberg type of contract? Or is it going to be a contract that will benefit Ghanaians? And Nema a family. And Nema me care about it. If it's about lithium, is it going to help the country? Is it going to help the citizenry? And Nema a family. It's about digitalization. How is it going to benefit the ordinary man on the street, in the pocket, the wallet? And Nema a family. How are they feeling? And near ma a family. A school for school, are they well fed? And near ma a family. The system at the same, and near ma a family. Tourism at the same, and near ma a family. Alihu Bahama Sports Complex. When you see the pictures over there now as I'm talking, and you sit here and talk about Boteman. Boteman, no, is beautiful, I have seen it. But the management and maintenance of it, let us see and wait. 10 years from today, 5 years from today, say be maintain as it is, and now say a be yet to say Alihu Mahama. And we do things in this country without a maintenance plan, and it hurts some of us. And we will make sure that this country also know it will have developed, and it will continue to develop, and the right leadership will emerge one day.
Okay, 1 minute.
I'm going to say, the passion is the same. But me,
I have been penalized.
I don't want us to lose focus in terms of what party can do. Because whether we like it or we don't like it, it's only 2 parties in this country. And at the moment, as it stands, MPP is in government. And we need to make sure that we leave no stone unturned. Make sure we all come on board to make sure that you deliver, because it's not for any individual. And I always say this, I don't believe in individualistic approach. I believe in long-term investment and long-term development of this nation. We cannot fix this country overnight. It has to be systematic approach. A bit me a boy in Nama and pay money and nana. You cry out, and I share that passion and emotional level. And I think it's good. So man, and now he has poured it, and many of the people that are watching us today, who are in their homes and their towns and villages, who have also been neglected in that level, I will say, let us apologize to all of these people. Let us all come together. But on my guarantee, let's come together and then unite and make sure that we are not going to allow NDC to come and destroy this country in that particular level again. Because if we don't do that and move forward, say Kadnama President Kufuor sorry for say you will Kufuor 8 years and come on again. But because you say, oh, as soon as we may be we man say we are say my telephone free way one and no and the my in do one fear John Dramani Muhammad me and they abu true baby
okay
say Mofa platform kesi Debia, you should say, now we are all sick.
Yeah, there's another a second edition will come when I come back. A second edition. This is just the preamble. A second edition, and when you hear it, you will weep and cry.
And that is what will make us win the election.
Let us say
the second version will come. Wait and see.
Okay, that's all by Council. Thanks for
yes, sir.
production
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
From MCR at the bar studio have focus ne question in seminar mas afisa for yana obi ase. And you are the meeting at the Wofa Boachinyame at Mochano.